100% Chelsea. West Ham 1, Chelsea 0. Hoods are up, midway through fan cams. It has got very, very cold. Was cold beforehand, but, you know, we're hoods up for other ends as well because we've had to deal.
Because we've had to deal with security dickheads. That's why. Again, we've been here for an hour. My mood hasn't changed because we've had to deal with these fucking security cons. You can talk about them if you want, I don't really care about it. But fuck West Ham, fuck their staff, fuck their security, fuck their club, fuck their stadium. I hope they go down so we never have to come back to this shithole ever again. But moving back onto the game, which is about as infuriating as everything else was today, don't understand why they didn't turn up. Yeah, you can talk about fatigue, you can talk about, yeah, maybe they're tired, they don't have a free midweek for the rest of the month. Fact is, they're professionals. Fact is, we played on Tuesday for a Saturday game today. They should have been ready, they should have been prepared, they should have been at least somewhat healthy. And the fact is, they let Marko Arnautovic ran in for the first goal, piss easy. It was a piss easy walk in the park for him for that first goal. And from then on, West Ham had the lead to defend. The one thing we shouldn't have given them is an early lead. Because then they've got the entire game to sit back, defend. Then they've got half time to think how to be even more defensive in the second half. And then the performances from the Chelsea players were just shite overall. The defence was, again, for the first goal, we let Arnautovic run through on us. Other than that, there wasn't really much to talk about, but whenever they came through, whenever they countered us, they looked threatening. And we didn't seem to know how to handle it. When you come into wing-backs, it was even worse. Zappacosta got raped by Masuaku for the first half. I thought when Alonso came off for Victor Moses, it should have been Zappacosta because he offered absolutely nothing. Couldn't take on a man, was slow on the ball. Again, got raped by Masuaku, did next to nothing the entire game. Sorry. Marcos Alonso, not much from him. Wasn't as bad as Zappacosta, but he wasn't great either. Bakayoko, fucking hell. And I told you about that Bakayoko chant. And you know when they go, he never gives the ball away. They're now chanting, he always gives the ball away. And that's not me trying to make a joke. Everyone around me was chanting, he always gives the ball away. It's starting to become a thing now. It's
Complete farce.
Complete farce. N'Golo Kante, not much wrong from him. I don't want to slay him too much, but he needed to improve offensively. Me being real, offensively, he could have improved on. But again, I don't want to go too much into him because out of the three in midfield, he was the better one of the lot. But then we go to Fabregas. Fucking hell, Fabregas. It's like he's scared to shoot. I mean, we saw him for set pieces, and we know he's well known for doing short set pieces, and they barely ever fucking work, but he'll still do it. We had a 25-yard free kick, and he still went for the short pass. You're right in front of goal. It's a threatening position. And he still went for the pass. He thinks too much. And I respect him because he's a great passer of the ball. When it comes to pass, he's one of the best in the world. But he overthinks things. Be more direct. Go for the shot sometimes. Have the fucking long shot if West Ham are putting 10 people behind the ball. Because we're not going to pass our way around them. The amount of times we go forward and then slowly we just pass to the side, get the ball out to the wing backs. They don't see an option, they send it straight back to the middle. They go back to the other wing back, they can't find an option, they send it back then we send them back to the centre backs and we go again and then we fail. That's literally the story of our attack this game. And it's the story of many of our attacks this season. Conte apparently said to be in sports that our title race is over and then added it never started.
Didn't. I didn't think we were going to leave this.
I was thinking at Newcastle when I said, hey, if we go for a few wins, we might be able to get ourselves back in the title race. Fucking joke. But Conte, I feel so sorry for, because the guy wants success so much. He wants it. He lives on fighting and hard work and success. And he's been fucked over by a board who just didn't give him what he needed and gave him cut prices. All we had for transfer deadline day was Zappacosta on a panic buy, and Drinkwater, who to be fair has played well, so I'm not going to slate him around.
That was a long time deal, they were chasing for a while though as well, remember?
Now with Danny Drinkwater, again not so much. Zappacosta came literally out of nowhere. Panic buy, And we were talking on deadline day. I forgot who came in and instantly got the Zappacosta deal done. Bruce Buck. There you go. But we made no moves in the transfer window. We made barely any moves. All we did was replace players. Replace Costa with Morata. Replace Matic with Bakayoko. Replace Terry and Zuma with Rudiger. And replace Begovic with Caballero. That's literally it. We did fuck all in the transfer market and we're paying for it now. I don't want to sound so negative, but seriously, after a performance like that, that literally looked like it was mimicking the Palace game.
You can't say about not being negative. I mean, you can be negative right now.
It's like, what do you want me to say? Yeah, we lost 1-0, but it's Huddersfield next, and they're a promoted side, and we'll do well. Fuck that. Are you mad? Are you, Oh yeah, if you guys want positivity, you know where to go. But if you want real stuff, obviously, yeah, I'm talking too much. Going back into the attack, I kind of feel bad for Morata because he didn't get a lot of the service, but anytime he had the ball, he just dropped with like a change of the wind. And I've said it so many times, it's not La Liga, it's the Premier League. Get more physical. If someone's going for a 50-50, back into them, fight for the ball. Don't drop on the ground and call for a penalty and waste more time. I've got nothing against Morata. I keep saying that he's an amazing striker. Amazing. But the fact is, he's not physical enough. I keep saying Diego Costa would have thrived in that. Diego Costa would have.
Right, can we not talk about him? Because he's not a player anymore, Lewis. There's no point even mentioning him.
I know, but it's just to make a point.
I know, but either way.
It's just to make a point. But I remember George saying maybe we should have brought on Batshuayi. My personal thought is, what the hell would he have done? I don't want to just criticise someone who didn't play.
I'm looking for you last week.
But I don't want to criticise someone who didn't play. But the fact is, if Morata couldn't have done it, I doubt Batshuayi would have. But it's just, we got Huddersfield next, and they turn up when it's the big teams. They beat United. They were very unlucky against Manchester City, who've been running the league. And if Manchester City beat United, that's 14 points we're off. Even though Tavares is dead now, dropped way too many points for that to even be a thought. I don't know about this, because I just don't understand why. When we're playing a team on very bad form, we just seem to think, it's fine, we can walk through them. Like, just the same mentality we fought for Palace, the same mentality we fought for today. Too many players didn't turn up today. Bakayoko really should have. I don't know, I think he needs a spell on the bench, me being honest. But we got Huddersfield next. I'm not that confident for it. I'm going to make the long ass trip there. Yay for me. Hopefully we get the 3 points and prove me wrong, but I don't know. I honestly don't know.